Here in Ottawa, it's super rainy and a little bit dark outside, so it's a perfect day to sit inside and watch Star Citizen.
Hello YouTubers, this is noobifier. Today is the 8th of April 2022. There was a very cool hour-long show, Star Citizen Live Actor Feature Team Q&A. Here's what you need to know. Johnny, Joyce, and Chris broke down all the questions. Jared reminded us that this team works on core gameplay. This team would normally just be called the core gameplay team, but they do a lot more. Anything to do with being in-game and doing something in-game. Mobiglass, eating, drinking, walking, talking, terminals, and UI. Chat wanted to have pistol holsters for walking around when not in spacesuits. Johnny said that this is something that they want to do and explained for about 4 minutes why it's not as simple as just gluing something to the character. Chat asked why there haven't been any new player weapons lately, and Johnny confirmed that with the focus moving towards Squadron 42, the priority work has been updated. The crossbow is waiting on some underlying tech before that can be proceeded. That wasn't even English, I'm sorry. If your trolley tips over, chat wanted a way to write it, and they said that there's currently no work being done towards this. Johnny confirmed that each time there's a new piece of gear added, such as a backpack, to ensure that it works properly with all the other gear, it needs to be individually adjusted. Parachutes are a known feature that's needed. They want to work on it, but they need to actually design it first and figure out how that's going to be implemented and then build it. And then they confirmed that there's no date for when that might be addressed. Chris was asked to explain how FPS scanning would work. He spoke for about 6 minutes, and the TLDR is that it's going to work exactly how ship scanners work, but on a more limited scale and capability. Toilets will definitely be there for role play, but they haven't committed to see if that is going to be something that's required or not, like how hard of a penalty that'll be. They did indicate that they're aware that hygiene is going to be part of the game, and they're aware that forcing a player to shower or poop or die makes no sense. So they're talking about making a less than critical mechanic. They said that if you don't poop or you don't shower, you might be refused service, or people around you might be put off by your presence. They said that there won't be a visible stinkometer that you can see in your HUD, but that they're planning to use the visual wear system to show how disgusting and dirty you are, right? How gross you are. So other people will be able to see how gross you are, and then they'll decide to avoid you. Dragging is the current system. They want to offer other options, but they confirmed that they haven't begun work and they have no idea what that might be. Chat was talking about something like a fireman carry. They're thinking about how players would restrain another for bounty. They spoke about something simple like a zap strap or a zip tie, and then something more complex. This will likely be worked on with the next iteration of the expanded body dragging. They plan to add more FPS weapon attachments such as bipods and underbarrel options. They said that there's a lot of back-end work that would need to be done before exploring this, and then Jared asked for a grenade launcher with an underslung grenade launcher, the Super Noob Tube. Chat asked the team to make predefined loadouts that would save us time, so you could just push a button and your character would change. They said that that's not part of the plan, but they say that by using a single locker for one complete outfit, that getting dressed would be easier as you wouldn't have to sift through all of your stuff to get dressed. When you're out and about and you can't take off your helmet, Chat was concerned that the hunger and thirst mechanics might kill you. So chat was looking for a system that would auto-hydrate or auto-feed you for places that were very hostile. The team said that if that were added, that system would defeat all of the efforts to add the system in the first place, so they have absolutely no plans to add that specifically. They said that they wanted to add a single keybind as a single action to speed up the process of taking off and putting on your helmet. And they did say that even if the location is super hostile, you could take off your helmet, quickly drink, quickly eat, and then put your helmet back on. Sounds like not a good solution, but whatever. As part of zero-G push-pull, they're testing to see if there will be a decoupled system for when you're floating around in your spacesuit. They're always looking for new ways to improve weapon scopes and sights. They have no less than lethal weapons being worked on right now, and those would need to be first concepted. Chat commented that they feel that the implementation for the medical gameplay is very simplistic and rudimentary compared to the original documents, and the team indicated that they do want to spice it up in the future and make it more complicated and skill dependent. Stick with me on this one. They intend to allow the victor of a 2-player space battle to fly over to the ship that they killed, scoop up parts in the repair gun, and then use that to repair their own ship with the salvage multi-tool. They confirmed that this process would patch the ship, but there would be visible signs that there was a field repair. in my opinion, unless your ship is completely inoperable, this puts you at extreme risk. You're basically leaving the security of your spaceship, your big weapon system, to go float over in your little spacesuit and yeah, anyways. They confirmed that this mechanic is not limited to only spaceships, but also to ground vehicles. And in the last minutes of the show, they spoke about all the features that they want to add to the player inventory system, but it was mostly brainstorming things that we have already heard before. And that's it. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you enjoy these breakdowns, please consider subscribing so I can help keep you up to date. Please consider sharing with a friend or orgmate, as that does help me a lot. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.